Hi everyone, it is Parrot Pilates day 25. Today we're going to be doing some lovely front lying exercises which is going to really help strengthen the back of your spine and the entire back of your body, as well as open out your chest and help correct your posture. So all you need is your mat or something really nice to lie on to give you some protection from the floor, and a little cushion might help as well. So a little cushion like this just to give your forehead a little bit of support. So to start with, we're going to lengthen ourselves down onto the floor. Just going to adjust this so I can see what we're doing. And lengthen so that our legs are behind us, hip distance apart, and our head is supported by our hands. So our fingers are together, elbows nice and wide, and our forehead down, resting on that diamond shape. So legs out, tuck your rib cage underneath you, and we're going to go into something called a diamond press. So I like to breathe in here, and as you breathe out, leave your hands on the floor as you start to lift up your head, neck, and very top of the spine away from the floor, so you'll get creating space between yourself and the mat. Then we're going to lengthen back down with control. So make sure your gaze continues to go down through to the floor. Don't be tempted to look up or crane your neck. You can imagine that you've got a pincer attached to the back of your neck that is lifting you up and lowering down. Good. Going again, breathing out to float and inhale to lower. We've got two more normal ones like this. So keep your tummy muscles coming in to support you. Keep your shoulders melting away from your ears as well. And one more, breathing out and lengthening down. Super. Okay, so for our next set of 6, we're going to bring our arms up as well. So this is going to add more load onto your spine, meaning you're going to have to work harder. So we're going to breathe in, breathe out to float both your arms and your head up, lengthen down. You should feel those muscles down the entire length of your spine, switching on. But be careful not to go straight into your lumbar spine. So I'd like you to think about your head, neck, and very top of your spine lifting before you go any further. Keep your elbows level with your ears if you can. Lifting and lowering. And we have 2 more here. Breathing out and in. Keep your legs super heavy on the floor. Final one, lifting and lowering down. And rest here. Hopefully you feel that something has been working. We're going to take that cushion now and place it underneath our forehead. And just place our hands around our head so you're nicely supported here. Lengthen your legs away from you, hip distance apart. Once again, we're going to go into some single leg lifts, which is going to lengthen and strengthen the back of your thigh and the back of your glutes as well. So I'd like you to breathe in. As you breathe out, float one leg off the floor, lifting up from your hip rather than bending your knee. Lower down. So you're breathing out, toe muscles coming in, making sure you're lifting from the hip and lowering down. Lifting and lowering. Lengthening through your toes. So we're now working into hip extension. We spend a lot of time in life in hip flexion, which is where our knees are going forward. So hip extension is going to help counteract that. Lengthen and strengthen the back line of your body and just prevent your hip flexors from getting tight and short. So let's go again. 2 more times on each side. Breathing out. Make sure your shoulders are still melting away from your ears. Super. Last one on each side here. Breathing out and in and out and in, and rest here. Well done. Taking that cushion away from you and lengthening your arms out in front of you now. So your head is already up from the floor. We're going to go into something called swimming. So now we're going to combine a single arm lift with a single leg lift simultaneously. So opposite arm and opposite leg are going to lift and lower. So breathing in here, breathe out, float one arm, one leg up, lower down. Good. And again, float and lower. Try and keep your head extended away from the floor. Long back of neck once again. Lift and lower and lift and lower. Okay, good. If this is too much, you can place your head back down and do the same movement without that extended spine. If you can, I'd like you to try and lengthen up here. Good. Feeling those muscles down the back of your spine working, really lengthening through your fingers on each side. Super. Going again. One more time, normally like this. And then just for fun, we're going to try and do double time. So just breathing normally, I go lift, 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 opposite arm and opposite leg, going at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lengthen down and place your head back down on the floor and rest here. Well done. Okay, so from here, we're going to adjust our bodies. So bring your elbows down so that your palms are level with your forehead, and take your legs so that they are just about as wide as the mat, toes pointing out and heels are in. Tuck your rib cage under once again. Make sure you've got plenty of space between your fingers. Going to go into a Cobra Prep. So breathing in to prepare, breathing out, push the imaginary marble away with your nose and start to float up one bone at a time. Shoulders melting down, breastbone traveling forward, pausing here, and lengthen down, tuck your nose back underneath you, nice and smoothly. Let's go again, breathing out, pressing your nose away, lifting all the way up, shoulders melting down, lengthen back down, tucking under, good, going again, pressing away, really feeling strong through your spine. And we're going to just see if we're going to do this with our arms off the floor. So we're going to breathe out, lengthen all the way up once again. At the top here, maintain that length of your spine as you float your elbows and forearms off the floor, lower them down, and return. Good, let's go again. Breathing out, lifting up as you exhale, float your arms off. Inhale to lower down. We're going to go 2 more times. Breathing out to lift all the way up. Float your arms, lower, extend back down, and we have one last one here. Floating away, good. Lifting up and lower back down with control. Tuck your nose under. Okay, so now we're going to combine that Cobra Prep with a single leg lift. So really working the back line of your body. So starting just like before, make sure your toes are still turned out. Breathing in. Breathing out, float all the way up. We're going to maintain this Cobra position here. Lift one leg up and down. Lift the other leg up and down. Inhale, come back down onto the floor. Good, let's see if you do some more of these. So breathing out, press your nose away. Pause here, shoulders melting down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, lift that leg up. Inhale, lower down. And lengthen back down onto the floor. Good. Let's go again. I forgot what we were doing. Lifting all the way up. Keep your shoulders melting down. So we're in spinal extension here, combining that with a hip extension as well. Feeling the back of your legs and your glutes switch on. And let's go again. Lifting all the way up. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lengthen back down. And 2 more times. Lift and lower. Lift. Lower and lengthen down, and one final one. Breathing out to lift all the way up, breastbone traveling forward, lifting and lowering down. Bring your nose back underneath you or rest on your side. Okay, so we're going to turn this into a full Cobra now, so getting even more extension through your spine. So take your hands ever so slightly further forward. This time we're going to go into Cobra Prep and then continue to extend up as we lengthen our arms. So you're going to get a gorgeous stretch and strength through the back of your body. Breathing in at the bottom here, breathing up, push your nose away, lifting up one bone at a time, pressing through your arms, lifting up, getting that gorgeous extension. Keep your shoulders melting away from your ears. And then as you inhale, try and replace your spine one bone at a time, all the way down onto the floor and tuck your nose underneath you. Okay, let's go again. We're going to breathe out, lifting all the way up. Keep the hands, the weight even through both of your hands at the top here. You're just going to turn from right to left, back to center, and lengthen down again. Tuck your nose underneath you. We've got 2 more like this. Press your nose away, lifting all the way up. Tummy muscles coming in, shoulders melting down your spine, legs heavy behind you. Lengthening back down, so really gorgeous spinal extension here. It's really going to help with your posture. And we have one final one here, lifting all the way up. Nice and strong, tummy muscles coming in to support your spine. Lengthen back down onto the floor, tuck your nose underneath you. And then we're going to press through our hands and come into our rest position. So send your bottom back over your heels just to counterbalance that movement and press your arms forward. Bring your forehead down if you can. Or you can stack your head on your wrists. And just breathe in here, breathe wide and deep into your lumbar spine and your rib cage. Good. Okay, so we're going to press back through to sitting now and come to sit however suits you best. We're going to finish with our 2 normal deep breaths in as usual. So arms out to the side, breathing in, breathing out, reach through your fingers all the way up to the ceiling and press the air away before we go one more time. Breathing out, reaching all the way up and press the air away. And give yourself a clap. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be back for tomorrow for another 10-minute session. So I really hope you can join me then. Have a great rest of the day and see you soon. Bye-bye.